Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 21, Episode 1 of Time of Legends Joan of Arc Super Exclusives. This is Round 1 of the Battle of Brignais, April 6, 1362 scenario. We've got the French versus the Tour de Venue. It's a 4-player game, so we'll be playing it alternating rounds between the two armies. Let's go ahead and get our... we get 2... activation tokens for each of our characters. Let's look at our War Council cards. We can grab some experience points or some power tokens. Let's grab. What I'll do is I'm going to give a charge token to the French player first with our mounted knights. I'm going to also give our French token, our other French player, 2 power tokens in case we get some cards going. And I'll do a similar thing with our Tour de Venue. I will give them an extra activation point, and I will give them also 2 power tokens just to sort of round things out. And so let's get into that'll wrap it up for our council phase. Let's get into the first player's turn right after a word from our sponsor. Pontos Fathom Hobbies is brought to you by the books that we produce. We've got a bookstore link below where you can check out the Catu Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence, the Omnibus Grimoire edition. This is a massive tome collecting the books by August Moldenhauer and Giuseppe Balsamo. If you're a Lovecraft fan, this will dig deep into Lovecraftian lore by the different great old ones. In the collection of these books, you've got August Moldenhauer's Genealogy of Cthulhu, the one that started it all, Archaeology of Yog-Sothoth, and the Psychoanalysis of Rillia. We've also got Giuseppe Balsamo's Necromancy of Nyarlathotep, Alchemy of Azathoth, and the Hermeticism of Hastur. Going along the horror genre lines, we've also got the Tales of the Yellow Sign, Volumes 1 and 2, The King in Yellow, and Lost Carcosa and the Yellow Sign, and the Killingworth Bogman saga, Killingworth Bogman and Carolina Tobacco Guys. If you're more of a sci-fi fan, we've got the Alchemy and Anthroposophy of the Dune Saga. Again, hardcover edition, collecting all the great reasons and influences of Frank Herbert's Dune Saga, looking into Jungian alchemy, Steiner's anthroposophy, and kind of finding out what is it about the Dune Saga that's so attractive to people. We've also got William Mitchell's sci-fi Locksmen of Quanta Saga, Locksmen of Quanta and the Dead Sons 11. Finally, we've got our podcast on our sister channel where you can look into works of Jungian alchemy and Lovecraft, Frank Herbert, and Philip K. Dick, works on Tolkien, George Martin, theosophical works in Conan, Solomon Kane, and John Carter of Mars, as well as our esoteric dragon mystery, Decoding the Dragon Symbol in Myth and Occult Traditions. So go check out the bookstore. Really appreciate your guys' help. And you can also check out our Patreon. We've got a lot of these chapters there for sampling, or go check out our podcast if you want to help support the channel. Thanks a lot for watching. Back to our content. Okay, so let's jump into our first player's turn. We're going to start out with Seguin de Baie-de-Foil. He's got 2 sergeant-at-arms, 2 heavy sergeant-at-arms, 2 pavagers, 2 pikemen, 4 bowmen. He's over here, and we've got 3 activations. Let's go ahead and start with an activation of some of his troops here. Let's move, let's do 1, 2, and 3. We'll go ahead and let's move these troops here. And then we'll also move our bowmen up 1 range. And then we'll move our men-at-arms into the space with the citizen. Let's see what that citizen interaction can give us as well. So let's go ahead here. We're going to check on the rules on engaging with the citizen. So first off, I believe that these are the citizens of the French. So I think it's a Tour de Venue. All the units of Tour de Venue side moving in the area containing civilians can ransom them as a bonus action. Once ransomed, a civilian is moved from the board, awarding 1 experience point and 1 victory point. Okay, so first victory point. We have a ransomed civilian. it is the citizen. We'll take him off the board. We'll get an experience point, and we will get 1 victory point as well. So that's the first move. So that'll give those movements there. I think our archers are still not able to fire. Let's see, 1, 2. Oh, actually, our archers can fire, but they're kind of obstructed by these trees. So we'll kind of leave them at that. And let's progress the turn over to our first French player, which will be our Jacques de Bourbon. He's got these mounted knights here and peasant militia. So let's go ahead and give him his activations as well. He will have a charge activation that he'll give his knights. And I will also activate his peasants and these mounted knights in the back. So first off, we'll have a charge of 2, so they'll be able to move into this space here. So just accelerating the combat here. We'll have the follow-up standard bearer and musicians moving up 1 into this. These are our French cavalry. That's our mounted gentry that's ahead. And then we'll actually let's have them move into this space instead, just for clarity on the board here. And then we can have our militia peasants also move 1 area in. We're also going to recruit. Can we recruit our executioner? No, we cannot move the executioner. So let's see if we can recruit him. So civilians. No. Okay, so let's go ahead with that. We've got these mounted here. They're not going to attack just yet. We're going to wait till they're in that neighboring space. So that's going to do it for their round. Let's move back to the Tour de Venue. Next up are the forces of Petite Machine. So he's also going to activate with 2. And going to activate his halberdiers here. These are actually his Vogeliers will activate. And he'll also activate his pikemen here. These are actually the Buissonnières here. So we'll put an activation here as well. We'll leave the sergeants at arms guarding these areas. But one thing that we will get to do is ransom a second figure, that is the blacksmith. Blacksmith is also ransomed. So second ransom, we get another experience and another victory point. So that's that. And finally, our last round, Arnold de Serval. Arnold de Serval up here on the top. He is going to... let's have our first combat here. Our crossbowmen are going to fire into these peasants. So we'll activate those crossbowmen to fire, and we'll also move these troops 1 in. So these troops will get to move down with Arnaud. And we'll come across this way, but our crossbowmen will attack these peasants. Okay, so we've got those taken care of. Let's do our first attack. Crossbowmen versus the versus our wait, are those both peasants or both ours? Oh, okay. Those are all our French, so they're not going to attack them. Obviously, those are our peasants, so no attack there. And that is going to do it for that round. I think for the camp phase, nothing else for us to do. So yeah, let's take you with a fly-out shot of over the battle. We will see you over in round number 2. Thanks for watching. I'll move the token across. We'll see you in the next turn. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. quick fly over the battle scene. We've got our forces moving forward here. We've got our French gentry knights on the attack. The rest of our French forces are coming up behind, and we started to mobilize our other Tour de Venue forces from behind here. We are leaving some defense back to these carts, so we will see you in the next round. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, ring the bell to get notified. Leave a comment below and check out our bookstore link. Bye-bye.